There you go, Tommy boy, and to the NRL players out there listening, if you need a try, you know where to come. The run home with Joel and Fletch, that's the magic we can do for you if you're chasing a try. The record is just superb. Sharks 20, Dragons 10. They lead the competition, the Sharkies. It was a swamp underwater early on Sunday morning. They have to, they had to visit Bunnings to drain the swamp. Tommy Hazelton, third straight week with a try. And the Sharkies are up and about taking on the Dragons with a big, big win. They've got a great record against them in the local derby, Brian.
Yeah, never reached any great heights this game.
Nah.
The first half was a real bludger.
Yep.
But that might have something to do with the conditions. Sharks did just enough.
Yep. Always comfortable?
Always comfortable. There was a little scare early, but Dragons, sort of those tries on that right edge for Ravalawa got the two. Geez, you've got to keep Benny Hunt. I know he hasn't re-signed yet, but he's the heart and soul of everything at that joint. So, you know, how you asking me about who the Roosters are thinking about? Well,
he's in the frame, isn't he?
You'd think he might be.
He's in the frame. Knights 14, Warriors 8. Now, this young kid Armstrong's come into play. 2 from 2. They beat the Dolphins. They beat the Warriors. So it was a hard-fought game. One of the tries was off a bit of a sloppy kick. 16,000 Novocastrians turn up. Gee, they're a good rugby league staple, aren't they, the Hunter? It's 2 straight wins without KP, and the Warriors winless from their past 4 games.
Yeah, they just sort of... I don't know if you remember last year when South went over there. It was pouring rain, and Warriors were like $1.30 favourites, and South just played the perfect wet weather footy. Well, they had a chance to do it again, the Warriors, but they kept going on the outside. You know what it's like? It's too hard to catch and pass and in the wet, and they were playing dry weather footy the way they've been playing the last couple of years. They just got to, learn to sort of play change of direction, but take nothing away from the Knights. No KP, no worries. The other KP was enormous.
Yeah, he's going good.
Isn't he going
Hasn't got a try yet. He's got to be close.
Hasn't got a try, but he's...
Kai Pearce-Paul.
Yeah, Kai Pearce-Paul. So he was signed over as they were saying he was the next Sonny Bill Williams. And you sort of saw that the first couple of games. He had a few errors. So I think Adam O'Brien said, just put the ball on your arm and just run because you're a big fella. He was enormous for him.
Just on that, you mentioned about the outside backs. It's a learning if you're looking for try scorers in the wet. You've got to go the forwards. Hazelton scored. Oregon Kafusi scored. Dylan Walker scored for the Warriors. It's really hard to run around sides, isn't it? In the wet.
Especially these days when the defence is so good.
Really hard to run around sides. So I think you've got to play the middle if you're looking at that. Bulldogs 22, West Tigers 14, Matty Burton starred. I'm telling you, he's my number 6, Brian. You're going to do your New South Wales 17.
I've got him there as well.
Have you?
Just for he could handle it because he has played Origin before, but the bombs.
But also the left foot, right foot kicking.
Yeah.
He's got the left foot.
But if we're in strife, we get to halfway and we don't look like we're doing much, bang, that's another that's another weapon in your arsenal.
He's played with Cleary before. He's happy to be the second fiddle, so he doesn't want to run the show. He's happy for Cleary to take the reins. He's my man.
And on the left end, on the left edge, they may have Liam plays on the right, doesn't he? Liam Martin.
Yes.
So does Ola Kawatu. They play on the right.
Yeah, but Liam can go the other side.
Yeah, that's my back row, by the way.
Yeah, and then Isaiah he was enormous on the weekend, wasn't he?
Could I interest you? Can I raise you a Paseka? Can I give you a Paseka?
Yeah, you could think about that. Yeah, I'll think about that.
Well, Stefano was going enormous. I thought he was going good.
Yeah. He was, but the Stefano thing was, Brian, he wasn't in the original. He's an incumbent, but he wasn't in the 30-man squad. So,
who's your front rowers? Just while we're here, I'm going to have Junior on the bench.
Really?
And I'm having Angus Crichton on the bench.
Okay.
And I'm having McGuinness to start.
With Appy off the duty.
Yep. So if a half goes down, Appy goes into 7.
Which he's played for Fiji there.
6 goes down, Appy goes into the 6.
Yep. Okay, you're going to announce your team very, very shortly.
I haven't written it down yet.
Okay, well, we can announce it once you've written it down.
I had a Gregory.
I tell you what, the Titans, they've had a good month, haven't they? They've only won the one, beaten the Warriors, but they've been in the fight with Manly, they've been in the fight with Canberra, they've been in the fight with the Melbourne Storm. AJ Brimson.
Oh, how good's he going?
Career best form.
What happens when JC comes back?
You know what? 6.
Who, JC?
Yeah.
Or Brimo?
No, well, his dad played 6.
Yeah.
His dad won a Clive Church, won a Dally Emmett 6.
Yeah. Started on the picking.
Yeah. Presto.
He could handle it. Speaking about little guys who can handle the big blokes, that's Jaden to 6. I like it.
And then Kizza to halfback.
Yeah.
and then just keep Brimson where he is. He's absolutely airborne at the moment. Munster gets a try in game 200. Pappy was the difference.
Oh, how good was he?
He set up 2 tries.
Could have scored one himself.
Mate, they're going to miss him.
Absolutely, they're going to miss him.
Crow me, please, tourist. Crow me, please. Sharks will beat Melbourne.
They're down there.
Hughes in doubt. Pappy. I know Falongo's a good player, but Pappy's a major out. They're fully fit, the Sharks. If you are a contender, it's now. Thoughts?
Well, Nico needs a big game.
Yep.
If Nico wants, because everyone's sort of gone quiet on him.
Remember this game last year? He needed a big game against Melbourne down there last year.
Yeah.
And that was to get him in, and it just all unravelled.
That's right. They got pumped.
Yeah, yeah. But this time's different.
Okay.
I think they'll win. I think they'll win the game. Pappen is far out. I just felt for him, but that Falongo looks something special. The Dolphins 28 defeat the Cowboys 26. Now the Cowboys' defence is flailing.
Well, we had Tommy Dearden and Scotty Drinkwater on about 3 weeks ago, and we asked them about it. Said, "What's doing? You can score points, but you're just sort of letting them in." He goes, "Oh, we've got a new defensive structure. We're really struggling with on the edges." I mean, it's round 9. Do you sort of kibosh that?
Well, whatever they did 2 years ago with Dean Young there, would go back to doing that.
It just seems to me they're getting them on the edges. Their back rowers and their centres aren't sort of communicating. But I tell you who's in Cody Nikorima.
Yeah.
He's in some form.
Yeah, and you know what he's doing? Like Nico Hines, he's bobbing up on both corridors.
Yeah.
I love that. The left and right stuff, throw it in the bin. I love when a player backs himself. He's flying. That right-hand side is airborne. Avarillo, Osako, him, flying.
But what about the players that got out?
Yeah, I know.
Their best, most highly paid players.
Yep.
Hammer, Flegler, Fox League every game.
Yeah.
Round, and
even Tommy Gilbert long term.
Tommy Gilbert and shirts off Herbie.
Yeah.
When are his shirts off? When's he back?
Shirts off's a chance this week, I think. He's very close. Flegler's Fox League live every game, every round. He's still a few weeks away.
All right. Who? If I could ask you, it's either out of the Dolphins and the Dogs who are going to make the 8. Who are you going?
I'll go the Dogs. You know the Dogs have got the 4th best defence in the comp. I just think there's just a little more upside there.
Okay.
What do you say?
I'm on Dolphin watch.
Dolphin watch with Hammer coming back.
Yeah. I'm putting the net out. Chicken of the sea.
Okay. That's a good question. Very good question that you posed.
Maddie told me about the Dolphins. You know how we're saying that they have sex for pleasure, just like humans?
Yeah.
But they use their penis, their dolphin penis, as a guide.
What do you mean?
Well, it guides.
Rudder. Sean Rudder.
Yeah.
Do you?
It is.
Really?
Yeah. So it's sort of Paul Rudd. So it just sort of, and that's how. What they do is, it's like a third arm. It's not a third arm. It's like an arm.
Yeah.
So they'll grab.
He's back in form, isn't he?
They'll grab someone and bring him back. Bring him in.
Wow.
So yeah, it doesn't even have to be an erect penis.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
just flaccid.com.
It's a wonderful animal.
Oh, good on them.
Wonderful animal.
Good on them. Get here.
And they also get high because they suck the poison out of pufferfish.
Right.
They're cluey bastards.
Is that their little...
That's when they go and
that's Mad Monday stuff.
When they have house parties.
Yeah.
They'll invite pufferfish over and just suck his venom out.
There
he goes. That's him. That's them on pufferfish acid.
Did somebody get a dolphin called Felice on the pufferfish when he did his haircut? Did you see his hair?
Oh, I love it. I love it. With all the young players of the day, you know, bleaching their hair and getting those trendy haircuts.
Oh, that's his next stage too.
Felice just went, you know what? Rat's ass.
Yes.
I'm doing the Wally Lewis.
Mate, imagine if he bleaches that bad boy.
That would be even better.
That'd take it
It's
to the
got a
next
little bit of
level.
Hare Krishna about it.
Oh, yeah. It's
Did I tell you
outstanding.
about my nephew's getting married? He's a Hare Krishna.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah. He's changed his name from Clay Fletcher to Navaramuni.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to have a Hindu name.
Navaramuni.
Navaramu. I call him Mooney Valley. And
He'd love that.
so I've got to go up to the wedding. It's going to be interesting. It's in an ashram.
I'm tipping you're not getting to speak.
Probably not.
No.
There's no drinking.
No. Oh, really?
There's no meat.
Okay. You'll be.
I'll be off the bit.
I reckon you'll be sort of having a few little cheekies anyway.
I don't think you can.
Hipflask.com.
No, because the guru will come over and flog you.
Oh, right.
I want enlightenment.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to be yarn to him.
Get him on the show,
I
Brian.
might become a hurry.
The Roosters have raised the bat the last 2 games. They played the Dragons on Anzac Day. They played the Broncos on Friday night, and they have piled on 100 points.
Yeah.
40-16. And I said this last week. I was tipping the Chooks. Mate, there's a bit of fool's gold around the Broncos. They haven't got a scalp. They're 4 big games they've played. Roosters twice. Melbourne and Penrith, I think they've been beaten by. And the wins are sort of, form line doesn't stack up. They need a win. They're playing this week Parramatta and Sydney. I think they can do that, but...
Well, no Jesse Arthurs, no Reynolds.
Who would you go in the halves?
With...
Broncos.
I'd have Sailor.
With Ezra?
Yeah. He has played it before. If Jock's not there.
Yeah. Jock's on.
Jock's.
Yeah, you wouldn't go... See, I think I'd nearly go Billy
at
Walters.
7?
Yeah, because Sailor and Ezra are both running halves, aren't they?
You want an organising? He's a cluey kid. I don't. But who are you going to put at hooker? The blender.
Yeah, the blender.
Okay.
Nutribullet.
Yeah, is he going to play? Is Ninja going to play 80 though?
Oh, well, then you might have a little chance for, I don't know, Billy can go in there. I couldn't believe this. Raiders 26, Seagulls 24. That's the worst beat. Elliot Whitehead was wearing a cape. Everything fell his way. He will never, ever play a better game than that, will he?
He was in the zone.
Oh.
They call that the white zone.
Yeah, he was in
the
the white zone.
The white zone.
Is that right?
When everything slows down.
Yeah, he was right there. Clear-cut man of the match. Even if they lost, he was nearly a man of the match. There you go. There's a bit of a round 9 review. Keep the roasts coming through. Brian's collating all of those. 1300 01 1170 or text 0457 736 736 if you're listening from New Zealand. 8833. Yes, Brian?
Sorry. Okay, you should have been the Reg Tub, the butcher, right?
Yeah.
Reggie Tub. So I was up in Queensland.
Yeah.
And I met a butcher up there when I was up at
Doogob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was up in Cairns. I said, "You're a Reggie Tub."
Yeah.
He went, "What?" He'd never heard of it. He'd been a butcher it's only a New South Wales thing or a Kiwi thing as well.
Kiwi thing.
So he rang his mate, who's a butcher in South Australia. No Reggie Tub.
Really?
No.
Sipfo the Retchy Tub.
T-sub.
Well, Tilly T-sub. Yes.
Can any butchers out there, is it only in New South Wales, and I know a Kiwi has done it as well, is the butchers speak only in New South Wales?
We need confirmation on that.
Someone tell me.
Jump on the phone line, have a bit of K-Lat and let us know what's going on the run home with Joel and Fletch. All thanks to the Hyundai and Blunston. Step into the new financial year with Blunston. Follow us on Instagram at Joel Fletch SEN and just go to the break with a click on the feedback icon, 873. He's quick to have a roast on me, Brian, which he says what, Brian?
Yeah, he's a quick roast. Joel, you look like you've been sucking on the end of an air compressor.
Yeah, we'll go to the break.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.